Now with Lou Dobbs, host of Lou Dobbs Tonight on the Fox Business Network. So now some Democrats are outraged at this unanimous ruling by this D.C. Court of Appeals saying this is outrageous because it's nothing more than what President Bush did when he made recess appointments during his presidency. However, there is a significant difference between what Mr. Bush did and what Mr. Obama has been doing.
And don't you love when Megyn leads me into this?
Well, you explain.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, there's nothing quite as fearsome as the outrage of a Democrat when he or she is lying to the American public, and that's precisely what they're doing. George Bush, once Democrats instituted pro forma as the basis to stop
Meaning
recess.
They're not really in recess, so they gavel in. This is what they're not really in recess.
Right.
They come back and they gavel in, and they do this to prevent a president from making recess appointments. So go ahead.
And President Bush, to make a long story short, respected that and ended the recess appointments when they were, quote-unquote, in pro forma.
So the Senate Democrats under President Bush are the ones who invented this practice.
Yes.
Which President Bush respected.
Yes.
Not so under President Obama.
What does this president respect when it comes to law, to form, to regular order? This is a Senate that hasn't passed a budget in 4 years. This is a president who's been ruled against by the Supreme Court on the very issue of appointments and number of board members on the NLRB, and still he presses forward with these outrageous, as we've just gone through, these outrageous decisions. This is a president who, there are those who will tell you that he is a former constitutional law professor. This cannot be, because this then would not be a matter of not understanding the Constitution. It would be a matter of absolutely flouting.
You know, he says
law.
He can't get anything through the Senate, that they were never going to approve these nominees, and the country has to get its business done.
Oh, well, that's very nice, and he must be the arbiter of what business will be done in what direction for whom. He is the President of the United States, a constitutional republic. He is not, I repeat, not, at least right now, a dictator, an emperor, an authoritarian figure who has absolute control of a central government. And, you know, God forbid.
Well, we will see if the DOJ winds up appealing this and what, if anything, the Supreme Court does. Lou, thank you.
Thank you, Megyn.